Coming up in our next match, we have several very high-powered teams, finalists and winners at the championship this year. 44-14 High Tide coming up against 254, the Chezy Poofs.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this Red Alliance can do with 971, 44-14, and 5104. High Tide has one of my favorite robots this year in the competition, and they've been really showing how powerful they are offensively today.
So this is a great rematch of our championship between the Chezy Poofs and High Tide. So see if there's any bad energy out there they want to resolve, see if High Tide can come back on this one. But Chezy Poofs have had an off match or two, but they've been playing really strong for the last few, so I expect them to come out very hot in this match.
Yeah.
So we'll see if both of these alliances can fill up the scoreboard, get all those bonus ranking points. Let's go down to the field for introductions.
Thanks, Steve. Starting us off on the Red Alliance, it's 5104.
All right, there from Pacific Grove, California, it's the Breaker Bots.
Joining them, it's 971.
From Mountain View, California, Mountain View High School, it's Spartan Robotics.
Rounding out this Red Alliance, it's 4414.
From Ventura, California, they're sponsored by Sessa Manufacturing and Haas Automation. It's High Tide.
Let's go check out this Blue Alliance. Leading us up, it's 3478.
From San Luis Potosí and Mexico, it's Lambot.
And we've got a little local team here in the middle, it's 254.
From right here at Bellarmine College Prep, it's the Chezy Puffs.
Rounding us out, it's 2813.
From Saratoga and Prospect High School, it's the Gearheads.
After some final adjustments on the field, we do have a thumbs up. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, here we go in match number 34. Already that high hub is just chock full of cargo. We're talking red, we're talking blue, we're all over the place with this one. 254 coming in with two last-second shots up and in. Looks like Blue Alliance is able to get off to a lead out of Autonomous. Meanwhile, 254 immediately has 5104 coming in to try to wreck their day. Let's see how that develops. 5104 has got him in the corner, but the Poofs are no stranger to this kind of defense from their time at the World Championship this year. Meanwhile, on the red side, we've got Team 44-14 High Tide. If you're saying, hey, this looks familiar, I've seen this before, you sure have. 44-14 and 254 played each other in the finals of the Houston Championship this year. And right now, we're going to see which team is able to win this match. Not the same exact matchup, but, you know, there's a little bit of pride on the line. Right now, Red Alliance is able to pull ahead to a 104-92 lead. It looks like 5104 is having some trouble with their drivetrain, though. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if the lack of defense is able to speed up the Poofs. It looks like they're having some trouble of their own, though. They've got intakes flopping down both ways. We'll see if they're able to get it all put together for the end of this match. Meanwhile, Red Alliance able to stretch their lead to around 20 points at this point. 971 is going around. They're getting a little bit of defense played on them by 28-13. But their partners, High Tide, are left pretty much undefended. And if they're left undefended, you're going to have a bad time. We've got 30 seconds left in this match, and it may come down to climbs here. 5104 doing their best to get in position. Not sure if they're going to be able to turn their robot around in a controlled fashion to get their hooks up. 971 is trying to come in and get up there, but 5104 with their broken drivetrain is in the way. We'll see how this develops. Meanwhile, 2813 is having some trouble. They might be blocking their partners 254 from getting up with 3 seconds left. It looks like we're not going to have a lot of hangs at all in this match. 2813 blocking their partners 254. That may have been enough to give him the edge in this match at the end. So we'll have to see how the final scores come through. And we do have the scores from that match going up. And it looks like it will be the Red Alliance taking that match with a score of 168 to 152. 44-14, High Tide maintains their position in the top 8. 254 takes a little bit of a tumble down to 14th. It's going to be very interesting to watch how these standings shake out. Why don't we head over to RSN? They can tell us a little bit more about what we expect to see with the standings moving forward.
Those two alliances matching each other cargo for cargo, shot for shot, and then also, unfortunately, matching each other in the hangar zone.
Yeah, the end game was a little bit of a mess in that match, but being able to watch High Tide, I mean, they are disgustingly good.
Yeah, they're on fire right now. I mean, they were flying all over the field, just sinking balls. There was really just a moment where the Blue Alliance paused on scoring, had a little bit of trouble with one of the robots, and the Red Alliance got ahead, and then it was just neck and neck, but they could never make up those 20 or so points that they were lagging behind.
Yeah, just incredible to watch. Blue Alliance does come out with 2 RPs, and Red Alliance comes out with 4. A little upsetting for both alliances without that hangar RP, but like I said, it was just kind of a mess in both hangar zones at the end of the match. So.
Yeah, it looked like 5104 had a little bit of trouble with their drivetrain in the most unfortunate spot that prevented their partners from being able to successfully traverse.